It's 2026 and young people can't afford to date. Actually, let me take that back. It's young men that cannot afford to date. Before a relationship, before the dating stage, before all of that, do you know what comes first? The first date, of course. And, let's be real, 80 or 90% of the time, the man is going to pay for the date. Even if the girl's like 50-50 type of girl, even if she's like, even if she wants to chip in and all that stuff, the guy naturally wants to cover the whole date. And like even with social media, there's like a lot of TikTok videos going on. Girls are seeing these videos. Oh, if he cannot cover the first date, don't be with him. If he's not a provider, don't be with him. It's gonna put into their heads that the man has to provide for the date. And then the man noticed too. So we have to provide for the first date. It is how it is. We can't get mad at that. That's just how it is, you know? And the first date costs are crazy, like if you're with a girl and she's not expecting much for the first date, then shout out to you, because you have a decent girl, like just like a $40 date or a $20 date, an $80 date. But if she's expecting like a dinner at Nobu or like a five-star restaurant, she's expecting you to pay $300, 250, four bills, 500. It's like, bro, what are you doing? If you have that money, I don't know. I still don't think you should be going for a date like that on the first date, because it's like, why invest a lot and potentially, like a lot of these girls, they flake. So if the girl has a high chance of flaking, or you don't know what's going to go on, just do a little $50 date, $60 date, $80 max, even if you have money, even if you're doing well, just invest less and less, because that's the smart thing to do. But some of you guys don't listen to this, and some of you men, oh my God, you guys are going for the women that expect $300 dates, $200 dates. Maybe you could do it once, but remember, if she likes you and the date goes well, she's gonna expect more and more of this every now and then. So you're gonna have to keep up. You're gonna have to keep paying these $300 dates, $200 dates every now and then, and bro, it can affect your pockets. It can really affect you. So if you're making less than 40 to 50K a year, holy, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle with keeping up the relationship. You're gonna struggle with all of that. Plus, even if it goes well, it's not just the dates. You're gonna have to get gifts every now and then. You're gonna have to do activities, pay for transportation, events. You want to take them to a proper experience. I rather have you guys, take one girl out for a proper experience and date them properly than have like five or six girls that like you pay a lot for. It's like it doesn't make sense. Everyone's a bit different. Some of you guys are just some horn dogs and just want to date deal with five, six girls. It is what it is. Do what you want to do. And then some of you guys out there just want a relationship with one. As long as she's invested in you, she's committed, and she wants to keep things long term, go ahead. That's what I advise for you guys to do. But yeah, also nowadays, bro, a lot of you guys who are not living at home, a lot of young people, bro, their money is tight. The economy is getting hard, and bro, in Toronto, rent is actually crazy. I know it is for many major cities, but in Toronto, holy, it's bad. And I can just imagine in New York, LA, Miami. But I know you guys are spread out through all over the world. All my 18 subscribers. But yeah, man, rent is going to take away a lot of your money. So just by rent itself is like, bro, it's going to make dating hard. Like imagine 60% of your money going to rent, 20% going to food. Now you have 20% left. What are you going to do with the 20% every month? You have to go to the gym. You have to get transportation. You have to treat yourself every now and then. It's like, bro, dating is just too expensive. It's like, why? It's like, go get money first and then you date, So that's why like a lot of young men are priced out of dating. It's not because like they want to be in celibate, they want to be alone. It's just the fact that they don't have the means to make it work out. And women expect a provider and protector. Like if it's a 21-year-old girl, 25, 30-year-old girl, bro, they're all programmed the same. At the end of the day, they want a provider and a protector, and it just is the way it is. And then also, yeah, like I said earlier, the social media and TikTok videos, bruh, these social media and TikTok videos, they raise the woman's standards by a lot. It's not just the first date. Like they're expecting gifts, they're expecting this, they're expecting that, five-star hotels, getaways, all of that, bro. They're expecting like you to do the beyond and the most, above and going above and beyond. Like even my wife, she watches the little baby's wife's video of her getting a bag, and then she's hinting at me to getting a bag like that. Like, bro, I wish I had money like that. I don't. If I had money like that, yes, I'd give you a bag, but I don't. So here's a $400 bag every year, or honestly, it's been like a year or two that I got her like expensive things. When my finances get a bit better, I'll definitely treat her, because that's my wife of a year, girl, and I knew her for years. So yeah, social media social media expectations, women, bro. Oh my God, it affects them like crack. The way a lot of men are getting consumed by like red pill videos. They used to get consumed by Andrew Tate's ideologies a few years ago. That's exactly how women are like, absorbing all this content about dating standards and men and things like that. So like, it's very similar. Us as humans, we get influenced very quickly, especially if someone speaks with conviction, if they're charismatic, if they speak with like supportive facts, and if someone makes sense, bro, that's it. There's a good chance that they have won us over, especially if the video is catchy. That's it. Like Andrew Tate and like some of these girls here. So yeah, social media expectations have been through the roof. And bro, like what I was saying before, like what if she flakes? What if you don't have a second date or a third date? Man, many men nowadays, they're paying $300, $200 for a first date. Well, this was a few years ago. Now they kind of stopped this, but damn, they were paying for these dates and they were not getting a return. They were not getting a second date. They were getting ghosted. It's like all their investment went to waste. It's like, what if I took this investment into a business? What if for $300, I got like a luxury gym for the month? Why am I paying this money for a first date for a woman I'm not going to see again? So, many men have shifted the way of thinking, the way they're spending money on dates, because it's like, if I do this over and over and over again, what if I do 3 dates or 4 dates and I get no response? It's like 800 to 1,200, and that's like monthly. 4 dates in 1 month, it's like no response. It's like, what am I doing? Even though if it's 4 women and you're not getting one woman back, no disrespect, but that's kind of a skill issue. You should at least be able to get like 1 or 2 women out of the 4 on a second date, or have them interested, But that's a different topic, But yeah, like they're not getting the interest they want. They're not getting the return on their investment. So that's it for them. That's it. Like they're changing the way of thinking. They only want to go on cheaper dates. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Those are like the facts I have. And the last fact I want to say is that, bro, many young men, they're delaying their major life stones, bro. Before, the average age of a home was like 30 years old. Now it's like 38 or 45. It's like in their early 40s and mid 40s. In Canada right here, it's worse, bro. People are starving over here, bro. It's actually crazy. Like, so much people are budgeting differently. They're like, okay, do I want Netflix? Do I want the subscription? I don't need all these extra clothes. Instead of going to the restaurant twice a month with my friends, I'm only going to go once a month. Everyone's budgeting, so it's like, why even try to date? Dating is not going to get you an investment return. If you have money for a second date, third date, fourth date, fifth date, have money to get on a relationship and take care of her, that's amazing. Go for that. But if you don't, if you're not like one of these 22-year-olds making 30K a month or more, which most of you guys aren't, and that's completely normal. It's normal to be like that, and it's only getting harder and harder. But if you're not one of them, don't date. Just save your money, stack up, and take a year off. Just focus on yourself. Stack your money, get some skills, and in a year or two, go back later when you have a lot more. Go back to the market later when you have a lot more money made. But yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. Keep choosing self-improvement. Dating is way too expensive, and you won't get a return on your investment sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.